Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your monthly astrological forecast for the month of September 2016, the eclipse month, as I say. It's a very important month. I did just a basic major aspect astrology video for each sign, how it's going to affect them. Because I don't want to add astrology to my coffee cup readings, my gemstone readings, or tarot card readings, because I believe most of you just want to get right to the reading. So this is why I did this. And these are just basics, what about your sun sign, because astrology, I've been doing that for years, and believe me, they are very complex in that your natal chart, it's many aspects and many things that could be said. So if you're interested in that, email me and I will send you information how to obtain that. So let's get on with your astrological forecast for September. Well, September 1st, there is a solar eclipse in Virgo in your third house. Now, what I want to mention is it's also going to make an aspect with the Saturn and Neptune ongoing square that's been going on throughout 2016 and past year, and that where the whole world and all of us here, with all these tragedies, it's bringing up fear, anxiety, and also that the good news is, like, by the 10th, it's going to start dissolving. We won't see that aspect for years, but it's going to be aspecting this particular eclipse. So, eclipses are heavy energy as it is, and especially for Cancers who are affected always by the moon cycles and that. And of course, the poor Virgos and the Pisces these eclipses are in their signs. They've been going through it now. I'll share the Cancers a few years back, so they're life altering, yes. But it is affecting the third house of siblings, relatives, jobs, communications. And so it's bringing up something that needs to end and that needs to be fixed in those areas. But it's going to create a lot of anxiety, a lot of too much heavy energy that day. So I wouldn't make any decisions in those areas. Take it cool and calm and let it pass, because on the 2nd, Mercury, though it is in retrograde at this time, will trine Jupiter. So it's like, when you wake up one day and you think doom and gloom, end of the world, or all these issues arising like in the third house, but then you wake up the next day and the sun's out, there's a relief. So you're going to find a sense of relief that day. It's not yet time to quit on anything. It's, you're going to be kind of maybe seeing some solutions or just feeling a little bit better. On the 6th, the Pluto will trine the sun. There's a sun trine Pluto. That happens twice a year, and I love that because Pluto's a really heavy planet. You're going to feel a sense of more control and empowerment over, the third house. These issues that have been coming up, from the eclipse and that. So they're going to be feeling a little bit more in control here, taking more control in your situations. On the 9th, Jupiter will be moving into Libra, which will be leaving Virgo, that was transiting in the third house. It's going to be moving into the 4th house. Now, that's about a year cycle. I believe it's going to be about 13 months, this transit in Libra. That's already a shift of energy. Which, now, the thing about Jupiter is it's a lucky planet, and it's benefic, and it expands the good, like it will be going into the 4th house here. But this is why astrology is so important. If you look at your natal chart, and if you have any afflictions to Jupiter, and especially in the 4th area houses it now, because it will be transiting the 4th house, there could be lessons to learn. There could be those issues arising, and Jupiter being there, Jupiter expands. It's going to expand even those areas, the problem areas. So as it does expand great fortune or great things in the 4th house, it can also bring to light those areas. So keep that in mind. But this is going to be showing more support, because also Jupiter being in Virgo was making really hard aspects with Saturn in Mercury, in Sagittarius. But now, being in an air sign, Jupiter in Libra, and Saturn in Sagittarius, that is aspecting well. So it's going to be a much better Jupiter, and we're transit, and we're going to be seeing better, more luck in these areas. So you're going to see like more support with the family, home businesses can expand, home, anything to do with the home, real estate. You may even be moving into a bigger home, or if you're into real estate, you could be doing great that year. You know, the theme of the fourth house. Now, on the 10th, Saturn, that ongoing Saturn-Neptune square, is going to cause some friction in that because it's at its height. And then it's going to start dissolving and disappearing. And we won't have to deal with that for the next few years. Thank goodness. On the 13th, though, the Sun will be making a square to Mars in the 3rd house. It is not a good time to travel. Communications, miscommunications, arguments, frustrations over these areas can ensue. So don't quit. You could be quite irritable, especially with the 3rd house placement. It's Mercury ruled too, so there's a sense of real nervousness and irritability. So just let that day ride. Don't make any plans that day, and then just let it dissipate a little. On the 16th comes the lunar full moon eclipse in Pisces, and this is the dealings with your 9th house. Now, from the solar eclipse of Virgo of your 3rd house, those same issues are going to be coming to light, combining here now with your 9th house being. There's a culmination. Here is where everything's going to come to light, because the eclipse, especially the lunar eclipse, is trying to have you find things in those areas, in those houses, to let go of, will end, and for you to find a way to get, or there's going to be like a solutions to be able to fix some of those areas and move forward in a whole new direction. It's basically something's ending and new beginnings there. On the 18th, though, Venus makes harmonious aspects with Uranus and Mars in with your 4th Jupiter, which is in the 4th house, for a couple days. So you're looking at maybe excited about properties, home, remodeling the home, family, unity. You may have a party in your home, including your family, home businesses, all those 4th house themes. Really good energy days, and just having fun. On the 22nd, Mercury goes direct. Now, the theme, the rule of thumb is there's a shadow period 2 weeks prior the retrograde and 2 weeks post retrograde. And it makes sense because, you know, it takes at least full 2 weeks for Mercury to start moving at its natural speed. So the rule of thumb is basically slow down. It is in our 3rd house here, but things should be clearing up, misunderstandings and that. But it takes, just give it some time. On the same day, the Sun moves into Libra, so your attention starts to focus on the 4th house. On the 26th, Jupiter trines the Sun in the 4th house. This is a lucky day, good fortune. You can have great support from family members. You're going to feel a great sense of security, happy, love, with home businesses, home remodeling. Maybe you'll be going out there, getting great offers on properties, buying, selling, real estate matters. So that's a really good, lucky day in the 4th house area. On the 30th is the new moon in Libra. Now, all this heavy energy with the eclipses and that starting to find a release, and we are moving into more the 4th house theme over the next coming month in October. And with Jupiter there, we're looking at, just wonderful 4th house themes. the home. Some may be moving. A great time to start new businesses in the home. Family unity, stuff like that. So anyway, Cancers, that is your astrological forecast for the month of September. Health, you know, well, it could be a little bit frustrating. There's some frustrated energy around, so do some exercise, release any stress. So you don't want to, because, stress creates, it can make a ripple effect, from this. Stress can always bring on aches and pains and, so forth. So just try to relax a little bit. I'm looking to do the tarot card monthly readings and have them posted tomorrow, so check those out. And please like, share, and subscribe. And remember that astrology just shows us where there are good aspects to seize opportunities, where there are negative aspects, where, how to work with them, and that we are ultimately the ones who make our own choice. I always say, find the positive in any negative situation and you'll be fine. So it's all up to us how we work with the energies that are and the aspects around us. Anyway, Cancers, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and talk to you. Bye.